Hello, 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 and welcome back, YouTube. This is Manigeitora coming back at you with another Let's Play. I'm very happy to be back. It's been far too long, and I do apologize for my absence. I've wanted to do another Let's Play of Tales from the Borderlands, but Telltale are taking their sweet damn time releasing the next episode, so there have been a couple of other games I've really wanted to do. There was Metal Dead, there's another one called Darkfall, and Darkfall 2, The Journey, or The Journal, I forget which, and for various reasons, namely I can't get the games to play in windowed mode, which my software absolutely requires that I be able to do because it will not record a full screen game. I can't record them. I really wanted to do Darkfall because they've gotten kind of mediocre reviews, and I really like to play really shitty games sometimes, as anybody who's watched my Harvester videos knows. So I kind of wanted to play something that was a little bit crap that I could kind of laugh at how bad it was. So instead I've decided to play something that actually looks really good, which is J.U.L.I.A Among the Stars. It's an indie space adventure kind of exploration looking game. As far as the plot goes, really all I know is the kind of general synopsis that they give on the store page on Steam, which is you are Rachel Manners, a 35-year-old astrobiologist or something, I think, who's you're on a ship out in space. Everybody else has gone off the ship, and you are alone among the stars. Ooh. You're with the ship's AI and a controllable robot, and you have to figure out what the hell happened. I've done a couple of test plays just to kind of get the recording settings right for sound and everything, and just make sure that I could record it at all. So I do have save games, but I haven't gotten anywhere as far as the plot goes other than doing literally the intro puzzle that's just to kind of teach you the base game mechanics of, oh look, you click on shit. So let's get going. Yes, I know I can lose my unsaved progress. Jesus. I am really excited to be doing Let's Plays again. It is just a lot of fun for me to do these. It's just, I've said it before, this is just something I do for fun, because I talk a lot when I game, and it makes me happy to know that other people like to watch me just talk and just kind of rattle on while I play games. My roommate has commented several times that, you know, this is just what you do when you play games. You just kind of talk, and a lot of the times I yell, especially when I get frustrated. I've been playing Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch for the PS3 I got recently, and I've been doing some pretty frustrating things for that game, so I get vocally upset sometimes. So hopefully I don't get too vocally upset at this game. This is just reminding me of the beginning of Pitch Black, really. Or was it Chronicles of Riddick that started like this? I don't remember. I think it was Pitch Black. So yeah, that's the main character. This is Rachel Manners. And this is the ship's AI. This thing creeps me the hell out. It really reminds me of the robots from AI, Artificial Intelligence, which was an okay movie.
Several core systems have malfunctioned, and the probe is in danger of catastrophic failure. You must repair these systems immediately.
Considering that this is an indie game and it was only $20 full price, I got it for $10, it was on sale. I'm honestly really kind of impressed by the quality of the art, and the voice acting, surprisingly enough, is actually quite good. I will say her, Rachel Manners, at least in this beginning part, her voice does seem a little bit out of sync with her lips moving, but that's not that big of a deal, really. So J.U.L.I.A is the name of the ship's AI, so that's where the name, where the game gets its name. I can words. So this puzzle has a little bit of a graphical bug, I think because I'm playing in windowed mode, 1280 by 720. When my full resolution is 1920 by 1080, you can see there's a little bit of clipping going on over in this area. The gist of the puzzle is these red rooms are experiencing various failures in their hardware. So there's electricity, there's fire, and there's poisonous gas. So I need to flip the circuits until the electricity is gone, but the sprinklers still have power. And then I need to power the fans to blow out the gas. If I turn on the sprinklers when there's still electricity, it won't put out the fire. And if I turn on the fans when there's still fire, it will just spread the fire. So it's a very simple puzzle that just kind of meant to sort of introduce the idea that there are puzzle mechanics in the game. And I will admit that I am very ashamed that it took me more than a couple of tries to really understand the puzzle right away. And they are kind of talking over it, but Rachel and Julia are discussing that all of the other crew have gone planet-side. Rachel is the only one there, and Julia doesn't know why. Her memory blocks have been damaged. So she is going to send Mobot down to the planet that they are orbiting to figure out why everyone else left, and and Rachel was the only one left on the ship. So once we finish this, we will be doing that. And again, as far as actual gameplay goes, this is literally the furthest I've gotten after this puzzle. This is the furthest I've ever been as far as the story and actually proceeding in the game goes. For my test recordings, once I got past this point, I stopped and started a new game again because I didn't want to spoil any of it for myself, because I think it's more fun for the audience when you guys have a fresh, when you get an experience of my fresh experience, a virgin voyage, as it were. Probe. Switch on the planet view and commence the landing procedure. Okay, so that's probably this thingy. Yay, I was right. Okay, Xenophon. That's awfully close to Xenomorph. I'm gonna scan it. Oh, references. I'm so good at them. Okay, so I hover over it and a little... See that? That's really good graphics for a $20 game. Seriously. That's really good graphics for a $20 game. This is pretty incredible. I love games like this. I mean, it's especially kind of special for me considering I grew up with, like, NES games where, like, 8-bit games were $50, and I can buy things like this for $10. That's kind of incredible. It's really kind of incredible in a lot of ways, considering how fast the technology has advanced and things like that.
But my sensory reading suggests that this planet is polluted by an incredible amount of radiation.
This is strange. This planet was thought to be one of the primary targets for our main mission.
Oh snap, they sent us here to die.
Does that mean the whole mission was senseless?
Could you estimate the cause?
According to my preliminary tests, everything alive on this planet would have been wiped out approximately 500 years ago by a huge explosion.
Nuclear
This
war,
explosion seems
probably.
to be hundreds of thousands of times more powerful than the most powerful nuclear bomb on Earth at the time of our departure.
The planet obviously never recovered from this unnatural catastrophe. Julia, what's this thing down there on the map?
It looks like an artificial structure. I think it's well worth exploring. I'm activating Mobot's exploration mode.
Huh, it made little dings. How cute.
The station looks lifeless and deserted. Where has everybody gone?
I'm uploading a map.
Oh my
blueprint
god,
to
this is
ease your
really
orientation.
beautiful. Point of interest, return to probe, reveal hotspots. Look at mission log, new goal, new item, objectives complete, new Mind-O-Matic? The hell does that mean? Ugh. Sorry about that, had to stop to yawn there. I did not get a whole lot of sleep last night, and I had a busy day at work today. Goodness gracious me. You guys don't want to hear about that. You want to see me be a robot. Let's see. Satellites. Examine
Those
antennae.
antennas provided a
Antennae.
communication data channel between the station and the probe.
Oh, really? This is kind of cool. Question marks? Reflector. Examine.
Obviously, they never had time to deploy the site properly. What the hell happened here?
Intriguing.
This catwalk was originally
Do your
meant
little
to
thing
prevent
on the catwalk. Oh my
without
goodness.
any risk
I'm
of
yawning
disturbing
again.
the
I'm
environment.
sorry.
Another thing which
I
the
didn't
crew
think I
never
would be this
bothered to
tired.
use properly.
It's crazy. Is everybody dead? Was it aliens? I'm not saying it was aliens,
This is so strange.
but it was aliens.
All these constellations, they look so foreign.
Probably
Let me inform you
because
that
we're
you
not
won't find
on
any of those
Earth.
constellations on Earth. However,
Duh.
you might know that very bright star. We call it J.U.L.I.A, and back home you would find it as the Lambda star in the Scorpius constellation.
From this vista, none of those constellations make sense.
The entire concept of constellations is flawed. They're just random stars glued together by human imagination.
Thank you for shattering my comfortable illusion. It's the mystery of science. Sockets.
Observation. They are power sockets to provide electricity to external devices.
And maybe it's for getting some electricity inside.
Thank you for defining a power socket to me. That's incredibly helpful.
Some objects are,
Can you be more specific?
I think they were once solar panels.
This is not always an exciting game. I will freely admit that right now.
This
Examine
served
platform.
to transport crew commentary.
Can you like hover? Probably. Probably.
Judging by the surroundings. Commentary. These stories.
Planetary exploration. So other people have already been here, but they didn't get to really set
would
up their
estimate
settlement
that they must have-
properly
This doesn't look good.
because they're all dead. Aliens ate them, sucked their brains out of their faces.
Observation. It bears
Read it for.
apology. The right
It looks almost like a tombstone.
And it might well.
Uh-oh, 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 everybody's
What happened to
dead.
the shuttle? Shouldn't it be safely
Might I suggest.
objection. The rest of the landscape speaks.
Well,
Guess it's for you to find out and then die
what
when
a
the aliens
boring
kill
and
you.
To think how far we've travelled only to...
Pardon my interruption, but would you like me to?
Not really, no.
Everybody's probably dead. Alright, well, let's go inside. See, look at this. The detail and the... Oh my god, that's so fucking cool! It's the darkness. Examine the
power is-
As
darkness.
far as I was briefed, the stations were powered by solar...
Good idea, Rachel.
Really? I was already looking at the solar panels, you dipcocks. Those are the buried objects.
This looks like a path.
Oh, I didn't know I could uncover them.
I think I've
They look broken.
The panels are not broken. They are just overturned. Let me get them back to.
Okay, alright, alright. This is working, this is working. So far it's really basic puzzle mechanics, but puzzle mechanics don't have to be complicated to be good. Okay, how do I calibrate you? How do I know that you're calibrated? Huh. Okay, that was a really easy puzzle. Just click on them until they change color. Not exactly what I would call sophisticated. Oh, that flickered before it came on. That means there's a dead guy.
Observation.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
This thing has fallen down. Wow, you're so smart. I'm glad we spent probably $100 billion creating you.
Contaminated liquids.
He means piss. Piss and shit.
This device is a combined decontamination.
Opa filter?
ULPA filters?
I wonder how much Yamabushi.
Yamabushi? Who the fuck is that? You're not explaining things very well to me.
There's nothing extraordinary about those handles.
So this is a decontamination thingy. I don't have any ID cards. Do I have to find a dead guy and take it?
During the decontamination observation, this I can see dark stain.
Obtain
Uh-oh, there's blood. Somebody got killed by an alien.
This metal plate.
Yes, I'm gonna keep saying people got killed by aliens. I'm on a foreign planet and I have no idea where my crew went. It was probably
This screen
aliens.
contains information about the station's
It was probably
decontamination
definitely
module.
aliens.
I don't think I need decontamination right now.
Yes, you filthy. Okay, so... Oh my goodness. I am really, really sorry that I'm yawning this much. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a really good game, but once again, it's not what I would exactly call action-packed.
The door is
The system is down.
commentary.
Can you
Ah, there we go. I knew it. Bingo. Why do people say bingo when something like that happens?
Hello? Is anybody home?
You're such a saucy Brit. I have absolutely no idea how long this game is. I suppose I should probably mention that. Department, Aviation. Messages. Remember that we're the last surviving members of this expedition. There's no excuse for mistakes. Any form of rules violation will be strictly punished. In other words, don't screw up or you'll have to deal with me. Attention to all personnel. An emergency meeting will be held tomorrow at 7 a.m. SlowScan time. Your presence is mandatory. Right, so it's the year 2133. I think. Are you online? I've got some big news. What's up? Lark plans to blame it all on Cynthia. What is he thinking? No clue. Aren't you worried he can read our communication? At this point, I don't care. Looks like it could be a poison. Xander 756 is something for a data pad. Okay. That's weird looking. Xander 756. I feel like I should remember that. I should probably remember that. But yeah, like I said, I have no idea how long this is going to be. So, I'm not sure when I'm going to cut these. What? That's totally it. What the hell? I thought that was it. Messages. Okay, come on. XANDER 756. Okay, so there's the data pad. Examine data pad. XANDER 756. What? Okay, I'm totally lost. XANDER 756. What the hell? What data pad was that password even for? Because it wasn't for
my
either of
God,
those.
is
Holy
he
shit.
dead?
I doubt anything could still be
Yeah.
down there.
His skull is kind of exposed.
Remember,
That usually
the
means they're
station
dead.
power was off.
Yeah.
This planet is plagued
So
with
yeah, he's
extremely
pretty
strong
dead.
radiation, and all the life support functions, such as oxygen, were turned off.
Yeah, I understand. But still, he doesn't exactly look fresh. Julia, how long has it been since contact disappeared?
Would you like me to recalculate the time span in Earth years?
Years?
It would have been approximately 60 Earth years.
What? You let me sleep for 60 years?
Your perception of time means very little to me, Rachel.
60 years?
Wow, what a
Then
cold-hearted
nobody could have
bitch bot.
survived. I need to find out what happened. Why did they choose to stay here with such insane
Because
levels
it
of
was a
radiation?
space version of the Russian sleep experiment, and if you don't know what that is, it's one of the greatest creepypastas of all time, and you should definitely go read it. It's super awesomely creepy and amazing. Examine this
This is
crate.
a crate.
Oh, really?
Maybe look in the crate? Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to... Okay.
Observation. For some reason,
It just... This does kind of cheese me off about a lot of adventure games, where it's just like, why do you let me click on stuff if it's completely insignificant to anything?
This is interesting.
And if it's a box that's gonna have anything in it, please don't make me click on it twice.
this work desk.
Oh wow, I'm really gonna have to click on like everything, aren't I? Ooh, a laser gun.
It's a standard.
I want that gun. Give me the gun. What? Can't I have him like pick up stuff so I can just keep it? Oh, I want that gun. Give me that gun. I'm gonna need it for when I have to fight the
The
aliens.
body of
Because there's totally gonna be aliens.
observation.
That was Andrew Lurks. Andrew Lark, whatever. Still nothing. That's bullshit. Oh, you said bad word. Must be something obvious. Let's not alert the crew just yet. Pavel Scott. What a dick. I have no idea what any of this is. What's this?
Commentary. The station status module is malfunctioning.
Huh.
I was unable to obtain any reasonable data.
Okay. Oh god, why am I so tired?
Observation. The chair fell over and was left there. Analysis. Either there was a fight, or someone tried to exit the room.
I'm
in
sorry if
hindsight.
I'm not as talkative as I usually am in my videos. I don't know if I was a lot more tired than I thought when I left work, or what, but... Or what in the butt, but this is just... Something is just draining me of my energy. Alexander Hinckley. So whose password did I have here? Oh wow, could you scroll faster please? So it's Alexander Hinckley's datapad that I'm looking for. Was one of these Alexander Hinckley's datapad? That's Scott White's datapad. That's Andrew Lark's datapad. Is one of these Alexander Hinckley's datapad? I think those were the only two datapads.
The ID card lock.
Okay, that would explain it. Sleeping quarters. Oh, jeez. I'm just fucking hitting my microphone now. Here we go. Datapad. And yeah, here we go. Xander 756. I work with a guy named Xander.
That's strange. The password should work.
Yeah, what?
Maybe I need to look
Really?
around for more clues.
You dong. That's just rude. Oh my god, there's so many things. There's so many things. Oh my god. I honestly might have to make this kind of a short video because there is so much stuff here. Okay, so first I'm going to go through all of this guy's entries and read them in a funny voice because his name is Pavel. So I'm going to do him in my bad, fake, slightly racist Russian / Eastern European accent. So here we go. What an idiot! So, we're supposed to write datapad dailies and not mention what happened? What's he going to do? Shoot us in the back if we do? Anyway, this place is weird. I have a feeling that something is really not right here. Why couldn't we stay at Zenobia? I am absolutely sure we would have found something way more intriguing than the dirt and sand on this stupid rock. Life here, yeah? We would have a better chance of finding life on Mars than on this Marvel. And after what we've already seen, it's just one more bullshit decision after another of bad management. So here you are. My mandatory daily record has been written. Happy now, Mr. Lark, sir? Tonight the nightmare returned. I am walking, absolutely exhausted, in the endless desert. I know that I am going to die soon. Suddenly the vision changes, and I am standing in a dense jungle. I am crawling slower and slower to a huge purple lake which miraculously appears in front of me. Lark approaches me with a broad smile, hands me a cup of purple liquid from that lake. I take a sip and find out that it is extremely strong acid. The pain is unbearable, and I watch screaming as my body quickly disappears. I am glad that Alex woke me up. Strangely enough, even after I wake up, I still felt the pain from that dream. It's day 2 on this useless planet, and still nothing to do. Mr. Lark, sir, is giving us stupid tasks to keep us occupied, but we've lost our morale anyway. Is he waiting for something? If we have to settle in this system and this is our only possibility for survival, this planet was the worst choice. And obviously we are doing nothing but wasting our precious time. I was sparring with Scott today and was surprised how cool some of his tricks are. His throwdowns are especially great and make me want to try them on Lark. Also, it never gets old when Scott tries his levers. Maybe one of these days they actually will start working on me. He reminds me of my old sparring partner, Gons Tordo. He thought he was some kind of fighting wizard, but he never took me down either. But he was like a phoenix. He kept coming back for more. We must have caught some local virus. No medic remains on board. Lark doesn't trust Cynthia, so it's up to me to supposedly find out what's going on. Curiously enough, we sent our data to Jay, and she was unable to find anything out of the normal. She did notice the weird red skin color, as if we have inflammation. However, all of the analyzed data are in normal ranges, so she suggested that it's just some temporary pigmentation. But where did this sudden nausea come from? If I wasn't feeling so bad, I would actually be grateful for having a task to solve. Oddly enough, I've never had so real a headache in my life, so this has got me completely unprepared. I am feeling like hell, so I will try to sleep it off now. Screw these daily records. Lee is dead. Yesterday in the morning she showed us our hair was falling away in large patches. Lark went as far as to blame the poisoning on we know who. However, the sample sent up to Jay was again negative. I suggested we finally deploy our laboratory and cross-check the probe's results with our analytics station. But as usual, Lark waved my ideas away, pretentious idiot. During dinner, Lee started coughing badly. At first I thought she just swallowed something wrong, but then the blood started to come out of her mouth and she fainted. We tried to wake her up, but she never did. Everyone is feeling sick now. Have we contracted some kind of an undetectable alien virus? It's getting to all of us. Alex was unable to get up today and his hair started to fall out. I tried to cheer him up, but we both knew it's just bullshit. He will be next. Lark called an emergency... Oh shit. What the hell? Lark called an emergency meeting for tomorrow, and I just hope he will announce our return to the probe. I tried to spar with Scott this afternoon, but we were both so exhausted that it was useless. We decided to call it a day and save our strength for tomorrow's meeting. What a twist! Lark publicly blamed Cynthia for poisoning us. Normally I would just call him out on that, as there were some very convincing things he said. Everyone was confused and she left without saying a word, which didn't help the situation at all. I still think that it could just be our nerves, but what Lark revealed made me think. It could even make some sense if I didn't know Lark. What if it's him and he's using all this to cover up our jungle fiasco? Either way, she has exactly 1 day to explain herself. After Cynthia left, I said we should return to the probe, and he totally lost it. Nobody had enough courage to say anything to him after that. But if he ever threatens me like that again, I will break every single bone in his body. I hope I will still have enough strength left for that. My nightmare has returned. So this time, the person who handed me the acid wore a hood. It covered their whole face. I wondered who it was. I wanted to refuse the drink, but took it anyways, as if my hands were guided by an unknown force. As my body slowly disappeared, the hooded figure looked directly at me. I saw Cynthia with a big evil grin, obviously enjoying herself. Then the dream ended. My memory has started to be a real issue. Today I spent 5 minutes just remembering my locker code. It's 978125 in case I forget again. But I am also removing the password from my datapad so I can keep my memory struggles to a bare minimum. And Alex has died today. I knew it was coming because he was barely breathing and coughing up blood since morning. He incremented his datapad password by 1, fearing someone would break into it. I am becoming so apathetic. It will get everyone soon. Since that idiot refused to let us return to the probe, we'll all die like rats here. We've been informed that all our problems have been solved. We are not supposed to search for Cynthia and to immediately resume our standard operations. No other information was shared before we were dismissed. I don't trust him. It was obvious from the very beginning that he just searched for a scapegoat. There's no way one single person could kill us all like this. I am unable to write my dailies anymore. The pain is so intense that I am glad if I can even crawl. Lark lost it again. It doesn't look like getting rid of Cynthia has solved anything. I don't understand why we can't return to the probe, but I no longer have enough energy to ask again. It's starting to get Scott now. Barth has destroyed our hovercraft. That was our only way back into orbit. What was he thinking? I wanted to kick him to death, but when I saw the shattered, dying human he has become, I lost my anger. There would have been no honor in beating him. The only hope we have left is that Jay sends Mobot down for our extraction. Barth has finally died. He knew that he didn't have long, but I would never imagine he would take the last of us with him. Now it's only me, Scott, and Lark. What a team! Lark has gone crazy. He has a theory that something is here with us. He set up a station watch and assigned Scott to the first shift. I'm going to rest now. Okay. Now I am legitimately intrigued. Like, actually legit curious as to what's going on. And he said Scott incremented the datapad by 1. So it would be 760, I think. Or no, 757? Yes! Sweet. Oh god, it's just another huge log. It's another huge log. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to just go through and read them all, but I mean, this is the game. It's very much an exploration, and, you know, it's very story-focused, and I want you guys to get all of the story, but I don't know that I want to just sit here and read all of it to you. These ones seem a lot shorter, and it seems like there's fewer of them. So I'll see if I can come up with kind of another kind of funny voice for this guy. He seems kind of smug, so I'll do kind of like a douchebag voice for this guy. Let me see here. Our first Xenophon briefing. I'm so tired, but at least this planet looks quite uneventful. Andrew told us to write our dailies, and I welcome the task because, frankly, what else is there to do? I feel a strange tension among the crew, as if some unresolved conflict hangs in the air, but I think it's just because we're all so tired and have lost so many friends. But I would never change anything in my life. I'd rather die on this weird, lifeless planet than return to Earth. Since... That's weird, it just cuts off. What a morning! There's something wrong with Pavel, but he won't share. Once again, I had to wake him up because he was screaming as if in extreme pain. He always tells me that it's just a bad dream, but I don't remember him ever having such dreams before the landing on Ambrosia. Something must have happened down there, but nobody will ever talk about it. Not even about what happened in Necrosis Thanatos, but maybe someone who always said he loved cats and hated people didn't get much team support in a bad situation. We are getting sick. I kept throwing up today, and I can tell I am not alone. Either we've eaten something bad or there's something in the air. I was not able to do anything. Not that there's anything to do here anyway. Li Zhang caught something much worse than the rest of us. Her hair is starting to fall out in patches, and it is a terrible sight. I just hope she will recover soon. I am not feeling well, but I am trying to hide it as best as possible. Li Zhang is dead. Have I cursed this last planet by saying that I'd rather die here than go back to Earth? My body is slowly giving up on me, and I don't think I will last much longer. Today I spent countless hours with Barth trying to restore communication with Julia. It looks as if someone sabotaged the data channels. Is there a hidden traitor among us? We don't want to alarm the crew just now, but unless we fix our orbital communications, we are pretty much stuck here. What a horrible day. I got the same shit as Lee, and my hair is now falling out like hell. Will I die as well? I was unable to do anything but sleep today. I feel so weak. Barth told me he changed the laboratory code 014563 because they don't trust Cynthia. Why Cynthia? She would never kill anyone. I don't have much energy left, but I'd like to tell those idiots how gentle she is. Anyway, there's nothing I can do. I feel that I'm not going to last much longer. Maybe this planet grants us a wish, and my wish was to die here. I can start counting the days of how long I'll survive. I had to start reading that in a less douchebaggy tone as I actually started to feel bad for the guy.
Someone ripped the question. Was the
entertainment program that bad? I'm just kind of hoping that, like, the whole thing isn't gonna be just text logs like that, because I've got to imagine that's gonna get kind of boring for you guys, and I don't want to bore you. That's not what I'm here for. Oh, shit, that's that same one. I really wish I could take these data pads with me so I could, like, refer back to them. One of these had, like, a locker code. Pavel. Ah, shit. Okay, so I gotta go back into the data pad. What was his locker code? Shit. You changed your locker code. 978125. Okay. 978125. Sweet. Alright, puzzles.
Look,
You have very...
Sweet, I got an ID card. That will probably help me. Shit. I don't know, maybe. Shit. Whose locker is that then? Problem is I don't know.
This is terrible.
The corpse is a human. I would estimate. Observation. He has.
Damn.
Commentary. This must have been done.
Jesus. They just fucking shot him? I don't like the kind of positive noise that it makes.
The central and
Oh my god, this is a really good game. I kind of want to keep playing this, even not for the Let's Play, but then that would kind of ruin it. Did this other datapad say something about a locker code? I don't remember.
observation.
I'm gonna go check it again and see if it said something about a locker code. Laboratory code 014563, so maybe that will be helpful, but I don't remember seeing anything else about a locker code. Son of a bitch. How do I leave? I want to go back out. Well, I think I honestly might just leave it here for now. I'm really not sure where else there is to go other than the other dormitories, and that seems like it's probably going to lead to quite a few other text logs. I'm going to have to do some thinking about how I want to approach the rest of this series. If there is going to be a lot more text to go through, I might play some more in my off time, because honestly this game is really intriguing me now story-wise, and I really want to know more of what's going on. I'm not going to be doing any more today, definitely, because I am just too tired to play such a relatively slow-paced game. I'm not saying that it's bad. Slow-paced does not ever mean bad, in my opinion, but it's just not something I want to play when I'm kind of tired. So I hope everybody has enjoyed watching me play this. I've definitely enjoyed playing it. I love that you can get a game that is this well put together and this well presented for so relatively cheap as $20 or even $10. I mean, there are loads of games out there that look the way a AAA title looked even 5 years ago. 5 or 10 years ago now, that you can get for $15 or $20, and that's incredible. And I mean, this looks nearly as good as some AAA titles now. You know, it may not be quite as crisp, the voice acting and some of the animations may not be quite as good, but that's not everything, and the story has me very much interested, and that's more important than anything else, if you ask me. So I hope this has got other people interested in playing this game. I would definitely recommend anybody check it out. It's no longer on sale, unfortunately. It has gone back up to $20. It'll probably be on sale again eventually, I would imagine so. So, you know, if watching me play has gotten you interested in the game, go check it out. I'm probably just going to leave this video here for now. I'm, again, probably going to keep playing in my off time just to check where the game goes from here, to see if the pace does pick up a little bit or if it continues to just be kind of text logs, to just so I can let you guys know, so you know better what to expect from this series as it's going on, because if it is mostly just going to be me talking, I want you guys to know that so you know what to expect. So thank you very much everybody for watching. If you want to check out some of the other stuff that I've done, you can check the links in the annotations below, and stay tuned to my channel for more videos.